Welcome back. I'm joined by Championship correspondent Pascal and Mayor to preview Tuesday's clash between Huddersfield and Wolves. Pascal, start with the away side. Their playoff chances took a hit with a defeat at Reading last time out.
Very disappointing. It's now 2 points out of 9 against their recent games against Charlton, Bolton and Reading. So very disappointing. Obviously at home to Reading, one of the sides below them in the bottom half. To lose 2-1 like that was disappointing. Obviously it was good to see Benicophobe get on the score sheet. That's 2 goals in 4 games for him since he joined. But yeah, they've dropped to 8th place now, and sort of the top 8 they have still pulled away from the rest of the chasing sides below that. But Wolves now 5 points off Watford in 6th, so they have fallen behind a bit, and injuries not helping as well. Carl Akimi, the goalkeeper, he's got a broken foot, so he's now going to miss potentially about 2 months. But Kushak coming in, he's their reserve goalkeeper, and I think he's a good reserve to have because Brighton released him at the end of last season after he kept more clean sheets than anyone else in the league last year. So it was surprising to see him sort of released like that from Brighton, but then he struggled to find a club, maybe because of wage demands. Obviously, he's got his history with Manchester United, so maybe his wage demands might be higher than some others, and especially if he's a backup keeper, you don't want to be giving him too much money. But Wolves took him on, and he's now got a chance to really impress with Akimi out. So Wolves, they'll be desperate to get back to winning ways here because, like I said, they haven't won any of these recent games against Charlton, Bolton, and Reading, which are all winnable games, and so they go to Huddersfield here and they'll fancy themselves maybe trying to get a win here.
Huddersfield, meanwhile, had a good win at Millwall at the weekend.
Really impressive. Chris Powell, he said afterwards, this is his finest ever win as a manager, so that just shows how well he thought they played. And obviously it was a 3-1 win after they'd been reduced to 10 men. I thought it was very harsh on Nahki Wells. He'd already got a booking, and then the ball was up in the air. He sort of went to challenge for the ball. I think he might have taken a little look at the defender, but there wasn't much in it. He sort of looked like he was challenging for it, and then the defender clattered over the top of him, and the referee thought it was his fault completely and said that you should get a booking for that. And I thought that was completely out of order from the referee. But obviously he'll now miss this game because he's suspended. Obviously you can't appeal it when it's 2 bookings like that, so he's going to have to sit this one out. But obviously they went down to 10 men, and then they ran out 3-1 winners, 1-2-0 in the rest of the game after that. So very, very impressive. I think the second goal they got to put them ahead was, Millwall made 2 big mistakes in that. They gave the ball away, and then David Ford should have saved it. But then Huddersfield, they played on the break after that. Obviously Millwall piling bodies forward, and then they won a late penalty which James Vaughan stuck away. And obviously Vaughan, he hasn't scored too many goals this season, struggled with injury, but with Wells now definitely missing, this game coming up, he'll get a chance to, lead the line, and hopefully he'll try and score again. But Huddersfield, they're 14th in the table. They're looking pretty good, 10 clear of the drop zone. Powell's doing okay, but their last 7, they've gone win, loss, and alternated in their last 7. So they're struggling for consistency, but they're really close to moving into the top half. There's no way they can push towards the playoffs because, like I said, the top 8 have really pulled away. But 10 points clear of the drop zone. They're looking pretty safe at the moment.
Huddersfield will be keen to make it back-to-back wins. You back them to win this game?
Well, they've won 7 in a row against Wolves. They've got a fantastic recent record against Wolves. Conceded just 3 goals in those games as well. But I think Wolves, they will be reeling a bit. I'm going to back Wolves to get a point out of this one. I'm going to go 2-2.
Thoughts on going for a 2-2 draw?